YouTube. Okay, so now I'm going to... Oh! A broom just attacked me. Okay, anyway. So now I'm going to answer you guys this Q&A, which these, I actually didn't get that many. Well, actually, I kind of did. I don't know. But anyway, these are from Instagram and from YouTube. So, yeah. So, let's see here. First, and I wrote them on an envelope, because I'm that awesome. Okay, so the first question is, how did you convince your parents to let you get married at a young age? Because I was 17 when I got married. I didn't really have to convince them of anything. Well, my mom, because I only have one mom, or one parent. Yeah. I didn't really have to convince her of anything. It was kind of more of like, she looked at us and said, are you at least going to get married? And we were like, we want to. And she was like, okay, you're getting married. So there wasn't really a big issue there, because the way me and my mom have our views is, I mean, you're pregnant, you're going to have a kid, you're going to live on your own and provide for that kid. I mean, you should be a family and get married. And I don't get why parents hold their kids back from getting married, because they're like, oh, they're too young. They're having a baby, hello. They need to grow up. So part of that is getting married. I mean, obviously, if they're no good for each other, like they are just not good, they are not going to work out, then that's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a single mom or being unmarried and, like, apart from each other. Like, yeah. So, if, like, for kids who actually want to get married and they are, like, they have no issues, like me and my boyfriend at the time, with my husband, but he was my boyfriend at the time, had no issues. We wanted to get married, we were really in love. So when we found out we were pregnant, we didn't have as much of an, oh, I don't really want to get married, I don't want to grow up, because, I mean, that's part of life. Yeah, I have to grow up. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going out of order because I'm trying to go in a certain order. Was your boyfriend happy or pissed when you told him you were preggo? When I found out I was pregnant, I was in the hospital because I went to the ER because I thought I had a really bad stomach ulcer because I had no symptoms of pregnancy whatsoever. So I sent him a text through my mom's phone because I did not have signal in that particular hospital. Freaking hospital. Anyway. And so he thought my mom was trying to see if we were doing stuff. So he was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I'm scared. He went into the RTC room and was like, oh my God, could she really be pregnant? So he was not mad or happy. He was just didn't know what to think. But when he found out I was for sure pregnant and it wasn't me telling him, he was very happy. But he was also like, how the heck are... Oh, my hamster, her water fell down. There we go. He was happy. But, I mean, obviously we wish we could have waited, but, I mean, he was happy. So, we had no hesitation to keeping the baby at all. What did your parents say when you told them? How did you tell them? I had no choice but to tell my mom because I was in the ER, and the doctor's like, well, I don't have to tell her, so you have to tell her you're pregnant. And I was like, thank you. I hated the doctor. I freaking hated him. There's people walking up the steps on the outside. It was really creepy. He was such a freaking jerk. I wanted to rip his face off and, like, run it over with a truck. But, anyway. So I had to tell my mom. She just kind of walked in the room and I just started crying. She's like, you're pregnant. And I was like, don't hate me. And so, yeah. But if I had to give advice on telling your parents, tell your parents as soon as you find out. because you need to get a doctor's appointment. You need to be healthy for that baby. So don't be thinking about yourself, and keep it for as long as you can. Like, you need to tell as soon as possible. So, yeah. Were you using protection when you got preggo? A lot of people said preggo. I like that word now. Makes me think of the sauce. But actually, I was using protection. I was on birth control because I had very bad periods, so I was on birth control from a young age. And they were to regulate my period, so I actually ended up never having a period. I just never had a period because my doctor said there's no reason for a female to really have a period anyway, and mine were so bad that she just gave me pills that didn't let me have a period. So that's how I went so long without knowing I was pregnant. I went 10 weeks without knowing I was pregnant. But so I was using birth control, and we were using condoms. And I found out after I gave birth to my son, my doctor said she was very surprised I even got pregnant because something to do with, like, the opening or something. I don't know. Something was really, really small inside me. And it was, like, she said it was, like, she was really surprised I got pregnant because, I don't know. I don't know what could be small inside me. I was kind of confused on that. Okay, now I think I can go into work. Okay, do you want more kids? I kind of do, and I kind of don't. I really don't want any kids anytime soon. If I were to have a kid, it would probably be about 7 years from now. I don't know why 7, but 7 years from now is when I would want a kid. Because my plan was originally, if I was to have a kid, I wanted to have, like, 2 kids. A boy first, and then a girl. And I wanted them to be about a year apart. But then, if they're really close in age, there's a lot of money. And so, oh well, anyway, if I were to have another one, it would be like 7 years down the road. And I would really want it to be a girl, but if it was a boy, I'd be super happy too. As long as I had a boy first, I was very happy. Okay, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? What I want to do with the rest of my life is, originally I wanted to become a film editor and just edit videos, maybe do a minor in directing, because I've been editing videos and making videos since I was about 12 years old. But after I found out I was pregnant, I decided not to go to college for that because it doesn't seem as easy of a job to get. So I decided that I'm going to be an ultrasound technician because it has to do with computers and it just seems interesting to me. So I'm going to go to college for that, and that seems like an easier job to find, like a more common job, and it makes more money than video editing does. So I decided that I am going to be an ultrasound technician, but my plan is to go to college no matter what. I just have to finish 3 classes of high school, which I will finish May, and I will be happy. And I will be on my way to college. Okay, how does it feel to be preggo? Being pregnant is very different. Since I didn't have many symptoms when I was pregnant, like, I basically almost went my first trimester without knowing I was pregnant, it didn't feel that different. But in the middle of my second trimester, no, in the beginning of my third trimester, oh my god, it is horrible for me. It was horrible for me, at least. Like, you just feel huge. I mean, people said I was really small for being pregnant, but I felt so huge, and you are just so grouchy. I was like the biggest B word to my husband. Like, I don't even know how he put up with me. Like, I was so grouchy. I was always tired. I was so emotional. I remember one time when I asked him to tell me a story, and he goes, okay, once upon a time there was a little birdie. The little birdie fell out of the nest, and I bursted out crying. So you were super emotional. You basically feel like you're carrying around a giant bowling ball in your stomach, except this one kicks you in the ribs and moves around and gets into the parts of your body that you didn't think a baby could get to, and it feels very uncomfortable, and you can never sleep. You miss sleeping on your stomach so much. You can't even sleep on your side when you get to a certain point, because the baby decides, oh, I don't want to sleep on that side, I want to sleep on the other side. So you try to sleep on the other side, and the baby's like, no, I don't want to sleep on that side, I want to sleep on the other side. So then you can never sleep on your side in all reality. And for me, I couldn't even sleep on my back, because when I slept on my back, he was heavy, and he would be putting all his weight on my spine, so then my back hurt, and it was not pleasant for me, but it was worth it. Okay, how do you feel you will be able to provide for your son? Well, right now, I am going to be making a video right after this one to explain it, but my husband lost his job, and so we are kind of like on the edge right now, but we are still pulling through. I stopped working like my late third trimester. I stopped working because my job was just, even though it was an easy job, it's just, I could not do it for a long period of time. It was horrible. I don't know how people work through their whole pregnancy. I could not. I was the biggest baby during my pregnancy. But yeah, so we both work. I'm going back to work soon. Right now, I'm just taking care of Travis, and he's actually going job hunting tomorrow. But so far, we have been making it really good. I mean, we don't get any government help besides WIC. And other than that, we don't get any government help, so we pay for everything. Oh, and we do have Medicaid, actually, because there's just no way to afford health insurance. It is just so freaking hard. Super expensive. My mom's health insurance, she pays like $115 or $75 a week, and just, we cannot afford that. So that is our only government help. But I mean, as soon as he gets into the military, because he is going into the Air Force, we will have insurance, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, but it's just to work hard, work, go to school, take care of Travis, and just, you know, handle life as it comes. The next question is, do you have confusing situations with strangers staring or people wanting to touch your belly? How did they approach you? When I was pregnant, I didn't really have that many occasions like that. I was actually very surprised, because I thought when I was pregnant I was going to get a lot of dirty looks and a lot of, like, you know, people just staring at you and just treating you very different. I actually found out that people treat you very different when you actually have the kid than when you were pregnant. Because, like, when I take Travis to the hospital for when he was sick, because we had the flu going around and everybody was sick in my family. Me and Corey were sick, but we didn't have the flu, it turned out. I just had a cold, because my immune system's, like, really good. I don't know why. And Corey had early signs of bronchitis, and he had a sinus infection, but mostly a severe sinus infection. And, so when I took him there, his mom, or his grandma, from my husband's side, had come with us, and all the doctors freaking talked to her, and I'm like, hello, he's my son, can you tell me what's going on with my son? It is not her child, it is her grandson. I am the mom, I need to know what's going on with my kid. Like, no doctors would talk to me. It was so annoying. I was so mad. And it wasn't the first time we were treated that way. So it wasn't that because his parents live in a different state. So it wasn't because of the hospital. It's just people treat you so different. It's like, I know we're young and we're freaking short anyway, so we look even younger than we are, and people are just like, holy crap. That was so freaking scary. Oh my gosh, a bottle cap just got thrown. My husband's like in the other room. Okay, I am officially freaked out because it's nighttime. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, my heart's like, I think my heart stopped. Okay, next question. I don't even know what I was talking about. I'm just gonna move on. That scared the crap out of me. Actually, that's the last question. Okay, I'm good now. I will see you guys later, and I will be making more videos here soon. Right now Travis is crying, and I need to go tend to him. I was hoping my husband would tend to him, but I think he's having some trouble because he has colic, so no matter what we do, he's really, really fussy. So I'm going to go take care of him, and I'm really scared in this room now, so I'm going to get out of here. So feel free to subscribe, and comment, and rate, and all that good stuff, and like my video. Don't forget to follow my Facebook also, and my Instagram if you also want to do that. And I will see you guys later. So I hope you guys had a great New Year. Bye guys.